Hi, I'm Rick Nagel, past chairman of the board of the Central Rhode Island Chamber of Commerce. I am coming to you from the studio at the Central Rhode Island Chamber, and I'm here with Gary Harlan from the Technology Advisory Group. Gary.
Good morning. Thank you for the Chamber for bringing this public service announcement about people working remotely in this time of crisis. Just because we're facing a crisis in our community right now doesn't mean that you need to stop working. And hopefully, each business has a disaster plan in place to define how they are going to operate in this time of need.
Okay, so most companies, obviously they're using computer systems. A lot of people are in the cloud, a lot of people aren't. If people are working in the cloud already, chances are they're pretty easily, it's pretty easy to go to remote work. Would that be a correct statement?
I would assume so, because under most circumstances, one of the benefits of being in the cloud is just this, which is mobile access to the applications. Mm-hmm. So most companies should be able to access those applications and data the same way from home as they do in the office.
But if I'm not in the cloud and I want to work remotely, what do I do?
Well, there are several programs like LogMeIn Pro, GoToMyPC, AnyDesk, and there are others. Some of them require a small subscription or a monthly fee. Mm-hmm. Typically, these programs, once you register to the website, you put an agent on the computer in the office, and when you log into the website, you'll have access to any of the computers that have those agents.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is that you do need initially to be in the office in order to set up remote work.
Correct. If you've already left the office, it's too late. Okay. And again, some people may be comfortable installing these agents. Others might want to talk to their IT provider. And one important reminder is make sure that your computers are set to not go to sleep.
What do you mean by that?
The default setting for most Windows computers is to turn off after inactivity of anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. Okay. And they'll go into a deep sleep, and you will not be able to access them remotely. Okay. So the computers must be on. Oh, and some people turn off their computers every night, so that's obviously a no-no.
Okay, rule number one, keep your computer on. Rule number two, tell it not to go to sleep.
Correct. And again, if you might need to reach out to your IT provider for help with that.
Okay. If I'm not going to be using one of these systems, I'm going to repeat the names: LogMeIn Pro, GoToMyPC, or AnyDesk. Is there some other way that I can access my work remotely?
Of course. And by the way, these are just 3 examples. There are lots of other ones on the market.
Got that.
So the other thing is, people can go directly to their firewall. Their IT provider would need to set up the firewall in order to use one of the multiple methods of access. We don't want to go into too much technical detail here, but an IT provider will know how to access that. And again, they might need to pay for a license fee or something of that nature in order to activate some of those features.
But we're not talking a lot of money there normally.
No. Usually those are pretty inexpensive. But one of the cautions, if they start talking about using something built into Windows called the remote desktop connection, and they access that through their firewall, we want to make sure that that's done securely through a VPN.
I'm sorry, VPN?
A VPN is a virtual private network, okay, which is basically an encrypted communication, not direct access right to those computers, because that would be a major security vulnerability.
Okay. All righty. Any other issues with remote access that people should be thinking about?
Now, one of the nice things is most of those programs, regardless of the method, you should still be able to print at home.
Okay.
But we do want to pay attention to those home computers. Mm-hmm. If people are using one of those remote access tools, the home computers aren't as important, but they should always be up to date with running current antivirus and Windows updates.
Okay.
If you're using one of those direct connect methods where you're connecting right to the Office network, you definitely need to pay very close attention to those Windows updates, virus definitions, and making sure that the computer's current and secure. Because again, if you're in direct communication with the network, you could very easily pass a virus or malware to that Office network and wreak havoc.
Okay. All right. So basically, if you've got to work remotely, today we can. It's pretty easy. If you've got your work in the cloud, really easy. If you want to access computers directly without the cloud, we can do it through some of the programs that you mentioned earlier. And these are samples only, but LogMeIn Pro, go to My PC, or AnyDesk.
Correct.
Anything else you'd like to share today?
No, I guess the most important thing is if any of the chamber members have any questions, they're welcome to post them right to the chat with this live broadcast.
Okay.
And we will respond as quickly as we can. Mm-hmm. If by chance you're not working with an IT company, you are welcome to email me at info@techadvisory.com. And we're happy to consult and give you the information that you need. We will post that email address to the chat when this is posted.
Great. Well, we will be back with some more tips as time goes on. In times of crisis, we still have to take care of business, so let's do that.